Hello everybody and welcome back to Better Than Adventure. Today, I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm probably going to try and get this house up. So, I had something before, I didn't like it, and I'm going to try something else, but I have no idea what. So, we're just going to wing it and see what happens. So, let's get on with it. I'm thinking probably something like, maybe I want to push it back. Anyway. See, maybe like, do I want to go that far back? I feel like that's not enough space to go like here. Is it? I mean, I could do like a womp, womp, womp. So like that. So then it's like 2 and then a 1. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe go here, and then that would be what? I have no idea. Up here, I guess? Okay. Womp, womp, womp. Like that? Okay. Alright. Apologies for just jumping right in, I guess. How is everybody doing? How are you guys doing? We all vibing over here? I hope so. I'm definitely vibing. Been wanting to play, but like I've just been so blocked, like creatively. Tried to figure something out. I've just had no idea what I want to do with the world and how I want to make stuff, so I've just been like stuck. I think I even tried to record once and it just did not work. I wasn't figuring anything out that I wanted. There was a lot of pausing, and I'm just sitting here thinking, if I'm pausing that much, what's the point? So, anyway, here we are. Trying again, but I'm just gonna go for something, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's just what it's gonna be. I might have to terraform around this, which I didn't exactly want to do, but if I have to, I will. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could like curve this one in or something? I don't know. We'll see. But how are you guys doing? Everyone having a good day? Enjoying their day? Whatever day it may be, whenever you watch this, whenever this gets uploaded. Let's be real with this channel. That's kind of the real question here. But I hope y'all are doing good. I know it's been pretty fun being able to come back like this. And I'm hoping that it's not too temporary, you know? I hope it's pretty permanent. I really do want to actually like come back into the space here with the channel, so hopefully I get this up and it doesn't feel too long since the last one. I did get InfDev Plus up. I did get Tier 3 up as well, so both those are out on the channel. Go ahead and check those out. Let me know how you feel about them in the comments. If you liked them, if you didn't like them. All that good stuff. As far as Tier 4, I mentioned it in Tier 3. Probably not happening for a long time if it's ever going to happen. It's just a lot. And I don't want to burn myself out like I was completely burnt out before on those. So we're just going to put that on the back burner. We're just going to find some stuff like this to do. And hopefully this is at least somewhat interesting, but even if it's not, then I guess it is what it is. Again, I've said this before a few times. I'm here for me, so uploading what I want to do. Let's see. Trying to think about what I want to do here. Okay, first let's sleep, for one. Okay, banging. 2, figure out what's going on over there. So, I think a bigger thing I might need to do right now. I need more storage. So hopefully that will fix some problems there. Maybe I'll build it up. Maybe I'll use it as like a little storage kind of house or something. Ooh, iron. We'll see. because I definitely need it. It's a little rough over here. But let's put some of this away. Okay, I can't put anything away. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just make a couple more chests. Right. There we go. I have nowhere to put them. I'll put this outside, I guess. Sure. You can go there. I guess I'll put all this garbage out there. Maybe that'll work. Let's do that. Plant things. Go outside. Sure. That tracks. Tracks enough for me. So, let's get those in there. Let's get all that in there. Okay. I'll just turn this into planks and take it, I guess. Alright. Cool? Cool. I need torches. Leave that in there. Take these. What do I got for coal? Oh, wow. Lots of torches. Nice. I'll take that. Okay. I should get a couple more things of food cooking. Let's see. There's 4. I have 2 more of those. So let's just get those going. I'm going to want those leaves. Or not leaves, saplings. All right. So that's 2 of them. And that should be 4 if my math is correct. If it's not, then you can all call me stupid. That's fine. I do not mind at all. I do it to myself all the time, even though maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's not good for the self-esteem, but it is what it is. Okay. So I want sand. I don't quite want to dig that up. That was technically that's where I spawned. So maybe I want to do something with that at some point. But I do need some sand. I don't exactly have a good indication of where to go for that. So maybe I'll just hop in the boat and I'll just go. See what I can find. I might yap through this. I might montage it. Or just speed it up. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, so I think... I don't know. This isn't even going to be like a main island. This is going to be like a side island still. Like, technically it connects to the main... Like, the first house over here. And it bridges all over here. But this isn't even going to be the main island. Probably this, I'm thinking. I actually like this one because it is a little closer. And it's a little bit more built up. So I think that one might be the main one. And then we'll just keep going as this goes on. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Again, not a great builder. So this is all going to be an experience. I think what I'm going to do, early on at least, until I kind of maybe get my legs a little bit, is I'm going to actually try and incorporate some old like classic builds. So try and take some old building design ideas from back in the day, whether that's from some like, I've been seeing a lot of like nostalgia edits on Instagram of some stuff, and I've been very much enjoying all of those. They've been very cool. Lots of fun stuff to look back. All those like kind of like liminal edits too, and like, oh, this was Minecraft back in 2011, which isn't even as far back as we're going here, but still. Point is to take some older style of builds and kind of apply that here, just to give me some practice. And it might sound like, oh, he's just replicating things. Maybe, sure, maybe, but you know, that's just gonna be what it's gonna be. That's what I want to do. And I think the builds are cool. And sometimes it's cool to just take a bunch of builds that you like, that you've seen from like creators you enjoyed or popular videos you liked or like famous builds or whatever, and just kind of slap them all together in a world almost haphazardly and just see what happens. I'm thinking that's probably going to be the vibe here, but we'll see, at least for a minute. But I'm going to try and incorporate some of my stuff and then also kind of take some inspiration. Maybe directly copy, depending on what it is, but we'll see when we get there. Right now, we're focused on sand, but I haven't found any sand, but I kind of want this coal. Should I just go for it? Yeah, I'll just go for it. I have no blocks. Just realized that. Let's get some here and coal at it. Okay, cool. We're done. Got it all. All right. Well, let's move on. Hopefully you don't get lost. That would be a bummer. Is this? Yeah, okay, so this is still pointing towards home. So that should be fine. That is kind of the benefit of building right outside the spawn area, I guess, huh? Should be pretty helpful. Do I just dig apart a beach? I don't know. I don't want to dig apart a beach. I feel like it'll look bad, but then again, if I don't really come over here, it should be fine. I don't really see any desert anywhere. Maybe I just dig up the beach. I'll just dig up the beach. No one's gonna mind, right? No one's gonna mind. It'll be fine. Anyway, beach time. But I guess life update, just for things have been going. Or, well, channel update, I guess. So yeah, Tier 3 and InfDev Plus, both out. Got some decent amount of views on those, actually. Over 100 on each. It was kind of funny. I was looking at them both, what was it, like a few days ago? And they were both at exactly the same amount of views. And I just found that entertaining. I think it was like 168 or something like that. It was some number, I don't remember. But Tier 3 and InfDev Plus are at the same number. And I thought that was cool. Nice little correlation. And the first Better Than Adventure video has been getting a lot too. Which I think at the time of recording this is like high 400 something views. Not a lot of likes in either of those, but that's okay. That's to be expected. I don't really know a lot of people who actually go through and like YouTube videos. I know I try to do it when I think about it. Sometimes I don't. Like there'll be sometimes when I have like one of my playlists or something of my like, okay, so don't make fun of me too much, but I have the usual default watch later playlist on YouTube, but I filled that up at some point. So instead of clearing it out because I'm lazy and I didn't want to go through all that effort, I just made a second one called Watch Later 2 Electric Boogaloo, and now that one has slowly been filling up to the point of it being difficult to catch up. So, you know, but anyway, sometimes when I'm going through that, I'll just listen to those, or like I'll just put those on in the car just to listen to, since half of them are video essays anyway. So I just listen to stuff in the car like it was a podcast or in the shower or something, and I'll just let them go. So I might not like all of those sometimes, but you know, when I'm thinking about it, I try to be conscious of it just because I know it helps. But it's not quite asking you guys to do the same. But I mean, if you really want to, I'm not going to stop you. But it's just me. But overall, I think they're doing good for me. You know, for my quality, for my usual standard, they're fine with me. I'm just glad that people are seeing them. I'm not sure how many of those are unique, but there's still a good amount, and that makes me happy. That's at least, you know, on the bright side, or not on the bright side. What is it? The generous side? Sure, let's just go with that. Being generous with it. If they were all unique, that's at least over 100 people. Well, okay. Yeah, still over 100. It'd be less because I know a good few of those are me looking at the videos and stuff and checking them out, seeing how they did. But that's still like over 100 unique people who have watched content that I put out there. However long they might have stayed, doesn't really matter. They checked it out, and to me, that's really cool. Like, I couldn't even get like most of my friends, and there's not a lot of them, trust me. But I couldn't even get most of them to watch a video, let alone like 100 plus internet strangers. So thank you guys who have checked those out so far for supporting and checking those out. And those of you who are here watching now, keeping things going. Thanks for stopping by. All right, cool. So I did collect a good amount of sand. I just went till the shovel broke, and that was a lot. So I am happy with that. These boat physics are something else, man. Did I get it? I did. Okay. Cool. Why do I keep hitting shift? I was just playing the finals earlier and, you know, get my daily contracts in. New season. Cool stuff. But I was just doing that, so I'm like hitting shift to run, and it's not what it's supposed to be. That's for sure. All right. Cool. Got the steaks. Or cooked pork chops, technically. But, okay, there we go. I think maybe I'll just keep, like, this as sand and make all of these glass. How's that? Right. Should just be this. Yes. If there's one thing I pride myself on, it's my furnace fuel math. I like doing it. It's fun. Okay, let's sleep through the night while we're letting things cook. Hope my house doesn't burn down from all these furnaces. Awesome. I don't want this. At least not now. I don't know if I have any in here. Nope. So that was a right call. But yeah. Lots of good things going on. Thanks for checking all the stuff out. Big preach. But we got the sand. I want some glass. I think I want to do like big glass. I don't know. I like old Minecraft glass. I know the texture is busy and it kind of defeats the purpose of glass with so much stuff in your face, but I like it. It's fun. It brings me back. And I think it's, you know, it's kind of charming. It's got a charm to it. And we like charm around these parts, don't we? At least I hope so. That's why you're watching old Minecraft. Old Minecraft stuff has good charm. I might want another shovel. I'm regretting using those 2 sticks earlier. That's all right. All right, cool. Grab that. Bing bong. There we go. Is this? I do. I always love when mods have inventory sorting. It's one of those things that, like, yeah, I know it wasn't in the old versions, but there's just something about it. There's just something about it. Feel like it should be required in all mod packs. Okay, here we are. I probably should have brought the other materials. So I was originally thinking doing like a door in here and doing a thing here, but since I'm kind of building it like this, I might just... Well, maybe I could still make this a door, and maybe I'll leave this open like a garden. Like, I'll do that. I'll put a little fence here. Well, then that feels like it's not deep enough. Right? Is that right? Like, I don't know. This perplexes me. I mean, it is tiny. It doesn't need to be that big. I could make this a doorway, but then I kind of don't have... Oh, it's getting foggy. I did not like the foggy weather last time. I was not a fan. I could just bump this back, but I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I'll just live with it. I'll just see how this goes. We'll live with it. We'll put 2 doors here. We'll be 2 doors down instead of 3 doors down. Huh? Huh? Bad jokes. That's fine. Thanks, cow. Alright. Maybe, should I just be doing the boat? The boat's quicker. I like my bridge, though. I like my bridge. It's a good bridge. Slightly different from bridges I was doing before. Some bridges I was doing before is I was keeping most of the pattern I have here that I stole from Zach Scott, because I like these pathways with the stone and then the cobblestone with the torches on them. I was having that like over here, like on these bridges, and I think I was still doing the cobble. I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to go look at another world or something. But I think I was doing the cobble, and then I was doing wood. No, that's what it was. I was doing wood here, and then cobble out here. Still doing the fences, and then instead of logs, I was doing stone slabs and just making gigantic pillars up. And it wasn't as resource intensive as the logs kind of were, because that was a lot of tree growing and chopping down. But, you know, I think it's nice to have something different. I'm not just building the same exact things every time, which is what I get clowned on by Shane for. And again, if you don't have context to who that is, go check out Bumbo Time. You'll get context to who that funky character is. I promise you. Okay, so we've got a good amount of glass here. I want to get my logs and some more oak and maybe some more cobble. Do I have any more? I thought I did. Didn't I have like a whole stack in here? Am I dumb? Maybe. Actually, don't answer that. All right. I'm going to take the stone with me too. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. I'm probably just going to try and fill out some of these paths, but I don't know. Maybe this house is going to call for stone somewhere. We'll find out. We'll find out what I'm thinking. All right. So here's the main thought, right? So we'll have door. Okay. Bing bong, bing bong. And door. Did I just straight up walk over that gap? Wild. Okay. No, I didn't ask for you. We'll have this. We'll have this. And that will be that. I think maybe I'll just make all of this glass. See how it feels. Oh, you're kidding. No! That was so fast! Did not expect it to be that quick, but okay. I could live with that. Do these need to be glass? I don't know. I'm kind of jiving with it. I can dig it. I can dig it, yo. And then I'm thinking maybe instead of this, let's do this. Because I'm thinking, so either I pillar these up and the glass is just on these walls, or alternatively, I just do the whole round glass. I don't know. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just stick with this. Right? But I think I'm going to go through this full wall and make this be the end of the glass. Which is not something I usually do. I really don't like the exposed. I'd like to cap it, but I might leave it just to have something different. Again, I'm not making this to look good. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. I mean, it might look bad to some people, but I'm making it to something that I like looking at. And that's kind of the point here. So, don't judge too harshly. Okay. Lots of glass. Big window fan. I'm like that in real life too. I am a huge, huge fan of windows and natural light. Just ask anybody that knows me. They will tell you the same thing. And they'll also tell you that I do not shut up about it. Which is also true. So, it's just, I'm a big fan. I like it. I don't know what else to say, you know? This also begs the question, how do I want an upstairs? Probably. This is very confined right now, and with lots of windows, it makes it hard to decorate walls, I have realized. Oof. Well, maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll just do this here. No, why are you like this? Why must you be like this? Okay. Build this up. Plink. And we have this shape. This is definitely something. Do I hate it? Not yet. Currently, I'm okay with it. Yeah? Yeah, actually. I'm quite a fan. Oh, what are you... No! More lawn clutter! I hate lawn clutter, honestly. I'm not a tall grass person. I want it to go away. Okay, cool. So maybe I will have to kind of push this back a bit. I wanted this to be something. I don't know what, but I wanted to have like a little thing up here. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Who knows? I'm very indecisive on this. But that's okay. So I'll have these here. This is going to be, maybe I actually have this come out a bit to like here. And then have that be, so then this whole little area can have like a little garden to it. That could be cool, right? And then maybe I do some stairs here for make a little bench, like a little garden. Yeah, I think it's a good move. Here's the real problem. Second floor and a roof. I am bad at both of those things. I mean, if I'm bad at all building, I'm probably bad at those too. Let's be honest. But I will make an attempt. I can't promise it'll be good. The roof is really what threw me off the last build, honestly. It was not good. It was not good at all. It was quite atrocious. If you go back at that video, the first Better Than Adventure video, and look at that as I was tearing it down, it was horrible. That's alright. That is A-okay. Alright, all this glass is done, which is nice. I still have no cobble. Was it mostly stairs and I just didn't pay attention to that? There's a non-zero chance. So let me sleep. Actually, well, let me see what I want to do. I'm going to finish that roof. I don't have the most time for this episode, so I might just kind of leave that there a little bit. Maybe pick that up next time. Got a little bit done. Got some sand. Got some stuff done. But, you know, it's a little late at night right now, and I got to get up early in the morning. So, it might not be the longest episode, but maybe I'll just go down and collect some cobble. I don't need much. I know there's random trash in my inventory. It is what it is. But I just want to go get some cobble. Might as well go down here for it. Go to the mines. And then craft. Then we Minecraft. I don't remember. Does it say like this all the way down? Because is this kind of basically just doing deep slate? I think it is. Can I see these things? No. Oh, no. We have regular stone here. Okay. Oh, here we are. So I was strip mining a little bit. I don't quite remember exactly what I was doing. So that's fine, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that for a minute. I'll just strip mine. Not very efficiently right now. I'm not really too crazy. I was just looking for some resources before. Right now, I'm just looking for blocks. And that is some redstone. Alright, alright. Let's see what we got here. This is a classic method, by the way. I don't know how... I mean... Again, I haven't really looked into these mods. Maybe I should, just so I know what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure Better Than Adventure is legit just a mod to beta. So it's got just stuff for that. But this is a classic method of digging around all the ores that I don't know if it's still relevant in modern. Might be a myth at that point, but I know back in the day, quite a popular method. Because usually what would happen is you dig around and you would find other ores when you'd unexpose. Okay, that wasn't a word. When you expose all the faces of the ores, you'd find some more. See, like, look at this. It's chaining together beautifully. I'm getting some cobble and I'm getting some other resources. I will take that. Do I have a bucket? I am stupid. I have not made a bucket. What is wrong with me? That's fine. I'll just block this up. I don't really care. Okay, iron and gold. Yes, of course. Why would I not take that? I guess some gravel. Could be good for some pathing somewhere. Who knows? I don't know. I do like old gravel textures. I'm such a nostalgic Minecraft person. I just like all the old stuff better. I don't know, call it nostalgia, whatever you want. That's just how I am. I just enjoy it. I just think they're better. I feel like modern stuff's a little too smooth, but that's a worn out debate. I won't get too much into that here. But I'll just do a little bit of this. Hated that. Anyway, I'll just do a little bit of this, getting some of these ores around here, and head back up and call it a day. I do have to get up early tomorrow. I have some stuff early in the morning. Do have to get up early. And it's been a little rough over here. I'm getting a little bit more sleep than I need to. My wife is currently not feeling so great. She's a little sick. So, you know, just trying to chill with her. Things been on the down low. So, trying to not get sick myself. Hoping that don't happen. But, just been pretty low key around here. It's currently the weekend as I'm recording this. And, you know, nothing too crazy going on. Just trying to relax. Enjoy the weekend. Just chill. We were playing Hollow Knight. Well, I was playing Hollow Knight and she was watching because while I may record these videos, I am her personal Let's Player apparently. So she got a kick out of playing it through mine and my brother's Steam family. One of them had it. I think my youngest brother had it. And so she was playing it. She's kind of a gamer, I guess. I mean, not to use that word unironically, I guess, gamer, but she likes games. But she tried this one out. She tried out Hollow Knight, and she really enjoyed it. She got addicted quick, and she was just waiting for me to play it because I just kept saying like, "Oh yeah. I bet I could do really well with it. I've been playing games for years. Of course I could. A platformer, please. Of course I could." And I've been getting my butt walloped. I can't lie. But she's been enjoying it. I've been basically a personal Let's Play series for her, which has been fun, actually. It's been fun to play, and she just watches me rage out as I get decimated by some of the bosses and complain and blame everything on the game and none of it on my own lack of skill, because that's what true gamers do, am I right? That's the way to do it. But it's been pretty fun. I really like Hollow Knight. It's a good game. Fun times. Thanks to my brother for buying it so we can just leech off of his Steam. Always a pleasure. But, I mean, I have stuff on there for them too. So, it's a fair deal. We all have stuff. So, okay. Got a decent amount of cobble, and I made out with some other ores. So, I'll take that. And I'll run back upstairs. And, well... Okay, this has been going for about 30 minutes. Maybe I'll grab a little bit more. But I kind of need to, like, figure this out. So that's 2, so it'd be here. Oh, cool. Lovely. I don't know if I'm going to mine that all the way out. Like, around. That took a minute. I mean, maybe I could. I'm tempted, but I've already dug most of it out and have not done that, so I'll just leave it be for now, even though I think in beta there were better chances. Again, I might be talking out my butt here. There's just kind of things I remember. I don't know how true they were. Could have been myth, but I swear there were some people who like made the reference and be like, "Oh, well, you know, diamonds are just compressed carbon, so you know you find it around coal more often, huh?" You know, that's a whole thing. And then there's a whole dispute scientifically about people being like, "Oh, well, it's not quite crushed coal." And it's like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Stop ruining the fun. Anyway. Point being that people thought that there were, you know, good chances when you're this deep down to find diamonds near coal veins. So there's a chance, I guess, but I don't think it was intended if it was the thing. I mean, maybe it was. I could see it. Could see that for sure. But who knows? Okay, that was kind of a waste. Oh, gravel. Bane of my existence. Absolute pain. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, maybe I'll do it here. It's a big strip mine, and usually I hate messing up my mines like this, just to dig around stuff, and then I have to fill it all back in, and then it's a whole thing. Like, okay. Well then, I get OCD about it, but I'll be fine. I'll live. See, look, more iron. I don't know if those are connected to this, but it's here. The strat is real. You just mine around the ores, expose all the ore faces, and you find more stuff. That's just the way the news goes. Okay. Lava. Lava. Is that more coal? I think it is. Unfortunate. Probably won't get that piece, but we'll see. I'll make an attempt. I'll try and save it. But I don't know if it'll make it. Sadly. Oh, this pick's almost dead. I might just mine all this out and head it back up. So I do want to get all this. I'm a big hoarder of coal and other ores. Oh, okay. Found this stuff, I guess. Don't remember what it is, but it's here. What is that? Oh, cobbled basalt. Basalt? I don't know. Could be anything. Basalt, basalt. I don't really know what I say. It's not a word that comes up common enough for me to really have a consistent pronunciation, I guess. Basalt? Basalt. Which sounds better? Basalt. Basalt. These are the ponderings you get because I'm bad at talking in Let's Play videos. Now that's really bringing the old YouTuber vibe back. Is stumbling through words and not knowing what to say half the time. And just kind of rambling. Just talking out your butt and about whatever. But that's what I miss. So that's what we're doing. Oh, okay. Well, pick gone. Guess we're done. Head back up. And end the episode up there. At least, I think so? Probably. Alright. Getting back out of the mines. Yeah. Overall, relatively productive. A lot more material gathering than I expected it to be, but it is a little later. I am a little tired. And I do have stuff going on. So, I guess that's not so bad. Just a chill material gathering episode. I'm not sure how much of this is usable anyway. It's all me rambling. I hope, I'm trying to figure out how to do the audio. For InfDev Plus, I was having issues with OBS recording audio. At least my mic. It was just sounding weird. I wasn't happy with it. So I just started syncing it up with some Audacity recordings at the same time. And that seemed to work good. That's what I did for InfDev Plus. And that seemed to work. Because at least some recordings I tried before weren't really working. So with those not working, I just had to find something else. I'm still trying to play with the mic levels and have things not be too crazy blown out, but also not too quiet, to where I can sit at a comfortable distance away from my microphone and be heard, but also not have every little breath catch up or get caught on the mic, pretty much. So it's a balance, and I haven't quite gotten it yet, and I probably won't because I'm really bad at remembering things and keeping things the same as far as audio stuff. I don't know. I'm just bad at it. I play with things too often. It's just a whole thing. So, I'll just try and keep it good for you guys. As long as it's good, that's good for me. I had to edit out like a lot of breathing before and a lot of like random noise. So hopefully I can just have that cut back in the first place so I have less editing to do. And the audio sounds a little cleaner and all that good stuff. So I didn't have to do that for Better Than Adventure, actually. But since I'm doing it there, I might as well do it here. That's just the way that I think I'm gonna go moving forward. Just seems easier and consistent. And if that makes the load on things a little better, then so be it. Alright, trees go outside. We've learned this today. But, you know, just try to cut down on some things, some filler words, some breaths, and not have those in there. So I've been trying to figure things out. We'll see how this episode goes, and I'll, you know, check in on editing and have something up. Hopefully in the next couple days from recording this. Hopefully it's not too long. I have church in the morning tomorrow, and then hopefully an open Sunday. So we'll be working on that. Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'll probably try and chop this up and get this out tomorrow. But we'll see what happens there. Anyway, so there's bottom part of the house finished. Maybe I'll try and brainstorm something between now and then. Likely, I won't. At least, by now and then, I mean the next recording. But likely I won't, because I'm bad at that. And I don't know. I don't like working on these worlds when I'm not recording. I feel like I don't want you guys to miss anything, you know? At least miss as little as possible, because there's probably going to be stuff I edit out and all that, but... And maybe some resource gathering here and there, depending, but... I want to share the experience of these worlds, you know? It's just fun! And that's the real Let's Play experience. So, I'm going to end this here. Got some of that done on that house, got some resource collection, and hopefully we'll come back next time and finish that up. I'm not sure to what extent, but at the very least, hopefully a second floor and a decent roof. Even if it might just be I make it flat and put fences on the top and it's like, ooh, rooftop, balcony. We'll see. But hopefully I can get something cool there and keep working on stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for checking this out. And hopefully, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try and keep these alternated, but I'll probably just haphazardly upload between this and InfDev Plus. We'll see. Maybe I'll try and keep them alternated, but who knows how that's going to go. Anyway, thanks for checking all this stuff out. Go check out the first episode of InfDev Plus and Tier 3 The Iceberg, the Dokkan Battle Iceberg. And thank you all so much for the support so far on those and the support so far on the channel coming back. Like I said, I'm trying not to leave this in the dark. I will be here. And keep an eye out for some other stuff. I'm considering doing some streams soon. I'm not sure of what. Dokkan's been a little dry with the Saiyan Day ending, and we're not even sure what the April Dokkan Fest is or what's going on for April Fools. That'll be happening in the next couple of days. Maybe I'll stream some of that or talk about that, depending on what happens. Who knows? But I'm thinking of streaming some Fusion World. I'm bad at it. Very bad at it, but I've been trying to get more games under my belt. I want to get back into, like, real, like, tournament, not like championship tournament, but like store tournament, just going to play to store in a card shop. I'm trying to get back into that. So maybe I'll stream some games of that, depending, and you guys can watch me be bad and be sad with how bad I am at that game. But, you know, I've tried to end this thing like 5 times, but I still have more things to talk about because I am a yapper. I refuse to shut up. So I'm going to shut up now. Thanks for all the support lately. Very much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed this and hope you guys look forward to what's coming next. Likely InfDev Plus, but maybe another episode of Better Than Adventure. Maybe a stream. I'll keep you on your toes. Just keep an eye out on the channel, on the socials, which is just Twitter/X for this one, I think. But go check out Bumbo Time. I think I have at least an Instagram to add on to those for Bumbo Time, but check out all the stuff. Links in the description for all the social stuff. Enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.